and they're off. They leave the starting stalls to a fairly good break. Stockpile, one of the first to show towards the inside, in company with Car Shoof, the market leader. Pink Cap settled in mid-division Samburu, as crossing over Neptunian comes forward to dispute the lead with Stockpile and take it up. Naranko in the white jacket racing prominently. The grey is Taratari, and then towards the inside Car Shoof, tracked by Profit Stream, who's found a midfield spot. Samburu is just off the fence at this stage, racing in about 6th or 7th place on the outside of Taratari. Belhaven comes next with Nivelle's Magic. Very keen is Speranzoso, and the back marker is Sir Alfred M. Out in the lead, Neptunian, Tom Marquand able to dictate. Naranko is in 2nd place, disputing that with Stockpile in the red cap. Samburu is out in the clear, Frankie Dettori in the pink jacket, or green and pink jacket on the outside, making progress. Then behind these we have Car Shoof, Taratari, Profit Stream just trying to angle out for a run, and then Belhaven towards the back. Now Neptunian's making the best of his way home. Samburu is shaken up to come in pursuit, then Naranko. Behind these is Taratari, Belhaven just hanging out, then Stockpile and Profit Stream. Out in the lead, Neptunian, forcing Samburu to get urgent up on the outside. Then back in 3rd place is Naranko. Samburu hanging in to Neptunian, running on nicely Taratari in 3rd, taking the lead Samburu, but Taratari out after the leader. But a rare visit here for Frankie Dettori will yield a winner, as in front at the line it was Samburu beating Taratari. Naranko and Neptunian involved for 3rd. They were clear of Stockpile and Belhaven.
One ride tonight. One ride tonight, and Frankie Dettori gets the job done on Samburu. Eve Johnson-Alton and the team will be delighted about the Scopy son of Caravaggio. Taratari has run a belter, and he's bumped into one. Neptunian 3rd, probably Naranko 4th, we think. Naranko obviously behind Taratari once again. And a race full of promising types, and won by a horse with lots of ability, if not doing everything straightforwardly. Let's take it from the start. Frankie had a good draw. He's able to get into a good position. Talk us through, George.
So I want to highlight this, Alex. You see Frankie in the Judgment Silks with the pink cap. He wanted to get the horse into a rhythm early doors and got cover. He's following the right horse in Naranko, and he's a little bit racing in his hands, and as soon as he gets his horse to relax, he peels to the outside and moves up, because they're not going that quick. You can see Tom Marquand stayed out wide and got over on Neptunian from stall 13, and is sort of just easing the pace up in front. And Frankie's now positioned himself to move up and without using any horse, just keep things nice and smooth. And that was a race-winning move there, Alex, because if he'd stayed in behind, I think he'd have got left flat-footed at a crucial stage.
Well, he could have been where Taratari is now.
Yep.
And he's got first run on Taratari. Now he's probably on a slightly far faster, sharper, maybe is on a slightly better horse in the short term. Taratari has got loads of physical scope to improve, and you can see Frankie now has Tom Marquand in his sights on Neptunian. Neptunian's got the run of the race, then got a little tired. Naranko, did he race more professionally tonight on the
Yeah,
rhythm?
a bit better. I just think he's found his level. There'll definitely be races to be won with him, but this winner, I can't tell you how good Frankie was identifying that the pace wasn't that strong and pulled out to move up, and you could see him, he's very raw under pressure. He's flicking his ears when he's hit the front under sort of a sympathetic hands and heels ride late on. He had to give him a couple of smacks to make him concentrate, and I really like Eve Johnson-Alton's horse, how it's moved forward from that run at Leicester.
He's still doing a few things wrong, isn't he? You see, he does carry his head a bit proud. He's moved one way or another. He certainly moves against the whip in the final 100 yards. There he goes again, getting a bit close. I think the eventual 1st and 3rd, but ultimately the best horse wins the race while doing one or two little things wrong.
Yeah, he's raw, isn't he? And it's only his 2nd start. I always think it's not, when they're doing that and they're still winning, Alex, it kind of gives you an indication of where they are, and he's in very good hands. And as we highlighted beforehand, Frankie coming here to Salisbury, where he's not seen that often, is a good indication itself.
Debut win, taking a little bit of formful substance, and he's 2 out of 2.
He certainly is, this son of Kingman, beautifully bred and beautifully handled too in the race by Frankie Dettori. Wins 6-5 on. 2nd was Taratari, 18-1, a big run from that runner, who was getting closer with every yard they took towards the end of the race. And 3rd was Neptunian at 9-2, set a bold sight but couldn't really quite keep going. There is the scene at Bellewstown ahead of our next contest in Ireland, which is the 6th